Hey guys, welcome back to another P3D video. We are on the ground at Heathrow, and it's Speedbird 63. That is the flight that departs out of Heathrow and flies all the way down to Seychelles. That's estimated flight time of nine and a half hours. So nice long haul. We're going ahead of us, and a lot of people have been requesting for this flight, and I have been really wanting to do this flight. I remember getting like an email from like Skyscanner or something, I can't remember, like about half a year ago, and said about British Airways were doing a new flights from Heathrow to Seychelles. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm getting the catering on right now, and once that's done, we're gonna get the passengers on and the baggage. GSX still got its weird problems, so let's go reset GSX once boarding's complete. I was told that just resetting SODE helps and updating GSX. I tried that. No, did not work. Okay, right, catering's finished as well. We can go and close those doors. And yeah, let's go inside the cockpit. All I've done is I turned on the external power and the battery. So first of all, I need to get the IRSs lined up. Flight deck door power, window heats can come on, and that's all good. What I'm going to first do is go over to the EFB, go to the dispatch page, and we'll get payload and things set up. So what we're looking at, like on the fuel, 79 tons, some pounds, disgusting. Kilograms, auto set line. Turn off these. I don't know why it resets the config, but save. Click that a couple times. 7 times, in fact. Let's click that. Let's just clear that all off now. Okay. There we go. That's in kilos. 100% in pretty much both of the tanks. That gives us 34 tons of fuel. We're planning to use only 56 tons, but we're going to take on board 79, so that's all good. Oh, that's a bit too much. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Set the fuel tanks and payload weight. Well, looking like 40 tons of payload, but our total weight will be 247, pretty much. Let's go and get all the weights up then, just randomly everywhere. Get some bulk cargo, bring more on the front cargo here. On the after cargo, and get some more passengers then. So we're getting quite a full payload actually. So 247 will do just there. Perfect. Set payload, set fuel tanks. It may adjust. I mean, I think we can adjust it if we want to get more I don't know, precise. I think when I go to the init ref and things, I can actually enter it in and it overrides. We'll take a look, see if that does override it. So currently we're at Heathrow. It's not going to ask us. Well, it's going to ask us for the gate, but I don't think it's going to work. So I'm 536. Did I read that right? Anyway, that's wrong. Internal position. I have to wait for that, unless we don't get one. I can't remember. It's just the RS is taking a while to line up. Actually, let's just go and swap those ECAS displays around like so. And I was told the weather has been fixed, so we can turn on the weather now. Turn on traffic, data, and the VORs. Cool. On this side, we pretty much do exactly the same, but we'll just put the terrain on. Data, VORs. Cool. Okay, let's go to the route page. It should be in our company route somewhere. There we go, there it is. Load that in. Taking off on 27 right today. And flight number is Speedbird. It is Speedbird. Where's the W? I can't find the W. There it is. 63, like we said at the start of the video. Activate and execute that. And you can see if we go through, here's all of our flight plan. Go to the perf, and I think we can override it here. which is good. 0 fuel weight is apparently meant to be 168. 79.1 and 79.3, and that is perfect up there. And I think that may just reset it somewhere here. 24. Yeah, that's fit. Yeah, that's pretty much override it pretty much. Performance. We'll get that pasted up as we just before we do anything else. We're gonna start our cruise at 330. 330. And we're going to do step climbs at 2000. I'm not sure what British Airways use for their cost index. It's going to give it 100. I really don't know. And reserves as well will be 2.5. And we'll execute that. Pre-flight is complete. Right, I got this legs page in this FMC display thingy. What have you called this? It's like a digital FMC. Well, FMC is digital, but you get what I mean. We are going to go up to 350. We're going to step at Eboka. So let's go and find Eboka somewhere. I may have just gone past. No, here it is. 35000S. And that's going to step up to 350. And then at 68, that's a weird name. 68 KT1, whatever that is. Go to 370. And is that it? Yeah. Up to 370, that's our final cruise. Step size has gone back to normal. Maybe it did it automatically if I just put 2000 in, I'm not sure. Right, passengers are boarded, so we can close that door. Like so. I'm going to get the APU started up. Seatbelt signs can come on. The APU starting up. Cool. Take off. I'm going to do rate of 10. Selected temp of 32. Gives us an N1 of 76.5. Cool. Gonna do climb 1 as well. Flaps not 5. I think we're gonna do like 17 or something for our takeoff. I'm not too sure on what British Airways do for their takeoff flaps, but I'm just gonna put that in. And our CG trim is 20. Our CG is 22%, giving us a trim of 6.75. Right. Runway winds as well. So conditions, Heathrow. So it's 220 at 13. 2/10 at 13. That gives us a 7-knot headwind, which is lovely. And if we go to this page, go to airport search, EG. Actually, wait, go back. Copy from. Is there like a copy from FS? Yeah, there we go. D-rate is 10. Condition is dry. 1013 is that's all good actually there. CG of 24 apparently. What was that? Like, yeah, I don't know if, I'm not sure which one's the correct one. Is it that CG or is it this CG? That's the question. I think because I've put the weight in, it should give me the correct CG there. So I'm going to enter in 24 here. Like so, that gives us trim of 6.25. Not much difference anyway. Takeoff weight is 247 bang on, apparently, according to PFPX, so it may change. Those are V speeds, so V1 of 158, VR of 162, and V2 of 169. I know I've forgotten about the checklist in this aircraft. I keep forgetting about the checklists. So I guess we could do that. Let's go and test the oxygen. Yeah, good. Our flight officer's still out as well. That's all good. Oh god. Pass signs we turned on. So that the rest of the MC. Oh, now 2 people are talking at the same time. I was going to let them fight over it. I was clicked off the sim for now, as I try to find out the runway heading of 27 right. It's 270. Alright, let's do our SID. departure 27 right. We are on the BPK. No, this is on the det 2F. Sorry, I think is it det 2F? Yes, of course it is. And execute that, and that can go back to the init ref, and that's on the first legs page. Would be nice. There we go. So boarding's commencing, which is good. APU should be on. APU generators are on. We can make sure if the APU is on. It should say APU running. I don't have to change page on this. I'll go to the system page though. However, we should see, yep, APU's all the way up and running perfectly. So we can bring that back to the ND. We can turn off the external power, and we can get rid of that. Awesome. What I'd like to see is some wheel chocks implemented with the aircraft, so it's not just non-chocked, if that makes sense. Cool. So there we go. That's a better departure. And I hope I have. Yes, I do. I was wondering if I had the updated airport maps, because I reinstalled the aircraft. But it's all good. Awesome. So MCP, well, yeah, let's set the cruise quickly, which is 330. There we go. That's now done. We went to the takeoff speeds. I'll do it again. So V1 to 158, rotate 162, and V2 of 169. CP flight checklist is complete. I forgot to calculate there, and that's just going to do some random things. Is that the same? No, it's not. So this is 168 on the V2. This is 169. I was going to put 168 in then. Oh, that's because I put 2 8s. There we go. 168. Awesome. If you guys know how the aircraft works, is the EFB more trustworthy than the FMC? For example, do I get the CG from here? Do I get the V speeds from here? Just let me know. That'd be really nice. Thank you. Alright, taxi takeoff briefing. Well, I'm going to push back, nose left, hopefully. GSX realises. I don't know why it wouldn't. That'll take us into the Bravo, which is, if I just go right down to the airport maps, that'll take us in Bravo. Or keep on taxiing down Bravo. We might just go and actually sneak onto Alpha, actually, because of this weird bit here. So it's going to go straight across Bravo, onto Alpha, taxi down Alpha, all the way down to 27 right. Cool. Awesome. Let's see if anyone's spawned there. Taxi and takeoff briefing. Well, and our takeoff, well, we're just going to be doing a flat 17 and thrust of 32 on D rate of 10. It should be 10, but it's not getting it there. But it's got it there. The 1 D rate, okay, and get trim of 6.25 as well. There's our V speeds. I'm going to depart, and I'm going to start turning left around south of Heathrow on the jet to Foxtrot departure, and then we make our way south into Seychelles in 10 hours time. Great. Oh, whoopsies, go away. Right, we can turn off the checklist now. I'm going to go and bring it up on the next page. And the thing is, with this aircraft, if you run MSAA, like it gets really bad on the anti-aliasing. I think maybe it's just because I'm really zoomed out. If I zoom in a bit on the camera, it might be a bit better. But that's like too zoomed in and like not realistic at all. So Matt Davies zoomed in. Currently zoom 0.9. Now my default zoom is 0.85, so it's a bit choppy when you're far out. But if I run SSAA at Heathrow, then that's just a bad idea. Alright. Just waiting for boarding to complete. It should actually almost be finished then. Yeah. I don't know if you guys noticed in the past videos, it's been loading on the wrong baggage type. I've now updated GSX config on the aircraft to AKE, which is now a better baggage type, and it's not the smaller version. AKH that was. Cool. Just waiting on the baggage to complete. Almost finished as well. So all that rambling is Well, probably no cutting the video then. Oh wow, that's a very small A319 just parked at the heavy gates. Well, the A319 can park here, as you can see. Right. Yeah, just gonna wait. GS6 to do its thing. After cargo's finished. And forward cargo will be done soon as well. Can we go to like... No, I can't see the package over there. Cool. How long this takes to load is just, it's like the tedious part about flight simulation. I know I keep saying it, but it's too long. Well, I love how the camera's not clipping that much inside the baggage area. I was like, just hide in here, make sure no one sees me get free flights to Seychelles. And of course, GS6 thinks boarding is still commencing, which it isn't. So reset per position, and then request pushback. Nose left. Cool. Nothing ever happened. Close up the forward cargo. Handling by British Airways. Lovely. Right, let's hit the TCAS. 2000. Does it show the date on here? Yeah, no. Date is 16th of June. It's quite a while ago. I'm not recording this on the 16th of June. It's just the fact that the real world flight doesn't take off every day, if that makes sense. It doesn't do the flight every day. So I'm just doing it when the real world flight does it. I'm currently recording this on the 20th of June. So, 4-day difference. So waiting for GS6 to fully connect up, and then we'll get going. So everything's good on the overhead, no need for... Well, our RSs have all aligned, which is awesome.
Departure check completed. Flight estimate inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brakes release.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start up.
Cool, let's go and get the left and the right elecs, waiting for the throttle lights to come off. They turn off very quickly, and the centre hydraulics can come on now. All the fuel pumps and the packs can come to auto.
Around the flight deck.
Oh,
Go ahead from cockpit.
what's this little thing?
Clear
Oh,
to start
that needs to
engines.
reset, so that needs to set to HPA.
Roger. Clear to start it.
Right, good to start engines.
Start both engines.
Look, because in the 787 we are able to start both of them at the same time, which is amazing. Let's go outside and we'll just watch the engine start up, shall we? With the amazing sounds. That's what I'm surprised about. Sounds are amazing. We've got the bass coming in now. If you've got some bad headphones, then you're going to get a lot of distortion. Oh, so good. Right, seatbelt signs are on, just making sure. Right. Engines are running. Right, that's V4 taxi checklist. I'll just get that ready. Right. I think. Wait, where would we? No. Okay. Don't worry. I was just thinking to myself, like, are we parked an A380 stand? And I was like, no, we're not. Because I tried to do this flight before, then I forgot to reset GS6 profile. So, right, should stop here now because that guy's stopped. I don't know how long it's going to take for this guy, for the tug to finish.
Set parking brake.
Now that guy's got a long way to walk. Right, we're going to go to the flight control page on here, which is system and then flight control. Right, so let's move forward a bit so we can see everything. Full right, full left, all the way down, all the way up, rudder to the right, rudder to the left. That little noise you heard sounded like the parking brake disconnecting. I think it's a little bug when I move the rudder. It does that. Right, set the channel up to 6.25. 6.25, which is there. No, that's 6.5. Come on. 6.2. Oh god. There we go. AP can come off. Anti-ice is not needed to recall. It's just the T-gas. Auto brake is now set to RTO. Flight controls we have just checked. We're just waiting for the ground current to be clear. Get the flight directors turned on. Right, we can get back to the ND on this page, on this massive display. Can't wait for the end. Is that stand? Why is that on standard?
Left is clear. Right is clear.
I can't change that. Oh. There we go, that's fixed now. There we go. Alright, ground curtain's clear. Have a good trip. Thank you very much. But can you please get out of the way so I don't run you over? Let me just flash my lights in front of you. What we can do is set flat 17. There we go. Flat's going down 17. Awesome. Right, let's release the parking brake. Get the taxi and turn offs on now. And it's quite a long taxi from here, sadly. As you can see on the airport map, you can see it's a fairly long runway taxi. Okay. A bit more power. There we go. Wow. For some reason, that's just such a great view. I'm loving like the dirty textures you can get on the flaps there. It's awesome. Right. For some reason, the runways that I'm not sure what's going on there. That's a bit of a weird glitch. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm like up, like on this view I feel like I'm a bit too high looking down, but I'm lined up with the headrest, so that's all good. You can kind of line up the camera view with the HUD here, where you're meant to be. Maybe like that would do, more or less. But yeah. Okay, so we're currently taxiing Bravo. Bravo continues onto this taxiway here, down there. But we're just going to skip it, and I'm going to go out of throttle, go on to Alpha, which is on the right now. Slow down the aircraft a bit before we turn, like so. And still got some textures on loading in over there. Right, and all the way around. Cool. Bring the thrust back now. Cool. Let's go to a wing view, like so. And boy does it look good. I would think that the wings would, I don't know, I may be wrong, but the wings that Surely they're more like down because of they got no lift right now. I don't know. Maybe this is where the 787 is. Because I know there was wing flex. I can see it bouncing around a bit. But I thought it'd be a bit lower. But it may not be. It may not be. Airports aren't loading. There we go. That's all the textures in. Right. There's a little. Oh, there's a. Yeah, I always forget about this little thing here. It's quite annoying. Got an Air Canada about to take off as well, which is nice to see. And I don't think I see that little kink, as you call it. Maybe that is it there. Yeah, it's not too big of a turn, if that makes any sense. Right. So in Air Canada 787, I think that's a 787. Can't quite see. It's taking off. Take a look at that on the wing view. I'm trying to taxi so fast down there. Right, let's take a quick closer look. Yeah, I think it's a 787. Awesome. These clouds, by the way, are just absolutely beautiful. I mean, typical England, just got clouds everywhere, but that's how realistic these are. Just, oh, they are just amazing. Here it goes. Powering down the runway. The thing is, I can't taxi very well when I'm on the wing view, obviously. It comes zooming past us. There it is. Bye bye. Oh, rotation. Perfect. Oh, wow. That went in the air very quickly. Right, let's now keep getting back on the centre line here on the taxiway. Cool. Perfect. So, oh come on. Apparently there's something that goes all the way up there. I'm not seeing that on the charts, but there's no, I don't know. Probably like British Airways hangars where they just do maintenance on the aircraft, like Gate 1, that's crazy. And we're going to kink back in. Cool. Right, so we're just coming up very close now to Alpha 3, which is when we go onto the runway. There's Pluto. Okay, Alpha 3 is here. Let's get some brakes on the aircraft to get us down to like 15 knots. Okay, well, we're good to take off as well. It was all clear, no one else is taking off, so landing lights, taxi light can come back off, strobes on, seatbelt signs are on. And we're going to 27 right. We're good going. So we can now bring the auto throttles on. And we can route to like 50% on the N1. There we go. It's spooling up. Looking stable. Let's go to go. So looking for 76.5. What was it? 75? 76.5 in the N1 there. Let's bring a bit of right rudder. Airspeed's alive.
That's it.
So it's pushing us to the right, left a bit. 80 knots. Thrust is set, apparently, which is not. Okay, I'm doing quite a lot of rudder here. I don't know if you guys can see. Look at that. Oh, I have calculated this takeoff amazingly well. B1. Rotate. Cool. Don't bring the nose up too high. Right, gear up. Let's take the range out a bit now. Like so. L-nav, V-nav. And the autopilot as well.
Autopilot in command.
Perfect. See, now the wings are like really bent up like that. Wow. Not sure why it's taking. Not sure why there's a bit low resolution. Oh, it's probably because it's behind us. That's fine. Okay. We are going through a turn here, so our speed's going to be low. So I just need to watch on our speed for now. Don't want to see it drop too much because oh jeez, I forgot to do the checklist after takeoff. That's fine. We must have done the before takeoff then. That's good. Can't bring all the flaps up just yet. I'm gonna wait till we get past like maybe like 200 knots because then we'll be all clear. I can bring up the flaps to like 15 or so for now, which I'll do. Or like up to 10 will do. Once we finish the turn, I should be able to go all the way up now. Yeah. Flaps 5. Flaps 1. Flaps up. And... yes, just about. Just about. Right. Cool. So we've got some flight altitude restrictions coming up. Which is fine. 6,000 feet. So once we get to 6,000 feet, we'll cut into the cinematics and obviously set stand pressure as well. Oh, cloudy day at Heathrow. What a surprise. I thought our max speed was like 250, but it's taking us to 265. A lot of trees around here. I've bumped up the tree density because of the new graphics card, so I haven't found a fix for this Orbx Vector grass roads thing, so I'm gonna have to leave it. Sadly. Oh, I've had it moan at me saying T-gas, and I haven't even noticed it. Silly me. Silly me. I'm sorry about that. I always forget the T-gas. Right, going up to 6,000 feet. The engines are spooling down a bit because the nose is slowly coming back down. And yeah. Come on. Okay. Right, 6,000 feet more or less. Well, 1013 is pretty much down at pressure anyway, so changing to sound pressure will do absolutely nothing, like so. That's now set, and I don't think it was set in the VNAV, no. We'll set it up in here then. Cool. So it's going to hold at 6,000 feet for now. There we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed the takeoff coming out to London Heathrow. I'll see you in the descent into Seychelles in 9 hours, pretty much. Wow. And yeah, so enjoy the cinematics. I'll see you in the descent, and goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent. I had to do the left wing view for this. going back into the descent. Normally I do this view, but I had to do this view. Look at the sunrise. It's absolutely gorgeous. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the cinematics. I know it wasn't too good. I was away for like most of the. I was away in the cruise, suggesting the aircraft being on autopilot. I only just got back, and it was just about sunrise, so you could just about make out the aircraft. I had the logo light on, like the switch. I'm not sure if it's like an Airbus and it only turns on once the gear comes down, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure on that, but yeah. Okay, right, let's go zoom in. Let's go to the checklist. I have the VSD on. I might actually turn it on the other side as well. And then we can turn off on this side. You can see a bit more on here. So altimeters for the approach. I actually haven't done the descent. Recalls checked. There's nothing. Notes are checked. Auto brake 2 today. And that's set. Landing data flaps 30. Speed of 140. 3 minimums as well coming in. The 410. There we go. Cool. And that's now done. Approach briefing. Well, we're doing the unbed 1 with the RNAV into the 1.3, the RNAV Z, that is the RNP, sorry. So we've got a really nice approach. On stream, in the 777, it wasn't going so well. Like the approach didn't actually activate. I'm not sure if that's just the way it is. But yeah. I'll see if it activates today. If not, I'll be prepared to get rid of the autopilot and just land it myself visually. Cool. Checklist complete. Okay, go down here, go to the VNAV page, go back to 2 pages, because that's the only way you can change the transition altitude, and it's going to be 4,500, like so. Cool. That sunrise though. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh no, if you click the window it brings up the sunshade. Don't want that up. Oh baby, that is lovely. Right now for my sky textures, I'm using Rexport Texture Direct. You can type in the Flight Simmer Summer preset on the community page to find my preset. There's a tiny little boat down there. Tiny. Oh, we're turning. Awesome. Just a little high in the VNAV. It's fine. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Oh wow, that just got even better. Like before. Oh jeez. Oh, that's bright. Now the sunshade is needed. That is right. That is literally going to be the thumbnail. Let me just go back here. I'm wondering if I need to get the whole aircraft in or not. Oh wow! Now this is like flight sim clickbait right here. Screenshot. There we go. And that's a question. Is this real or not? Why is it turning right? It is left of the LNAV by 0.5 miles there. So I was going to zoom in on the range here just to get a bit more accurate. Yep, so let's go through the altitudes for our arrival. So at Malon, we can be at 4,500 and above. FS4... Let's bring us to speed brakes now. FS403, 2,970, and then Freddy, 2,000... That's right. We're back. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Disconnected my joystick, and when I reconnect my joystick, my yoke system, and I reconnect it, and I move something about within, or press a button, the engines shut down. I have no idea why it does that. Well, coming out to 10,000 feet, I said that down to. I have no idea why it turns off the engines, but it does. Okay. So that's annoying. So the engine's shut down, and now we have our ram air turbine unlocked right now. So we actually have it out. I don't know, it's actually kind of cool. And now we get to see QualityWings have actually modelled it. So little quick feature there for you guys. Right, let's bring the speed brakes out now. I don't know if I can bring it back though. Is there a way I can just retract it? Because that would be nice. Oh dear. Maintenance. I don't know. No, that's no. Bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. Well, we're gonna have the ram air turbine out. It will go. It will go when we get down the ground. That's a little bit embarrassing. Yeah. So once my throttles disconnect, and I reconnect it, and I move anything, touch anything, press a button, anything, engine shut down. So the rat came out just to save our power. You are a lifesaver. It worked though, that's a good thing. It worked. I was just testing it out, you know. Right, I'm gonna go to speed intervene here and bring this down to 210 because 210 would be nice. Yes, I know. Right, do we have speeds flat limits? Yes, 260 for flaps 1, which we can set, and then 240 for flaps 5. As soon as we get below 240, I'm going to bring out flaps 5. Nice and early configuration. I wish that the rat knew that the engines are running, so it actually go away. But yeah. I wish there was a way I can get rid of it. But you have to wait until you get onto the ground. Okay, it's slowly passing 240. Flaps 1. Flaps 5. Awesome. Helps decelerate a bit more now. I'm actually going to bring this down to like 800. Just below like 500 or so because I'll try and keep on the autopilot for quite a long time. Actually, where's that? I'm gonna go up to 1,400 on this. Be good. Cool. And then speed brakes can go now. We should bring this up to 220. Sorry. I'm gonna arm the speed brakes as well. Flaps are 5. Cool. Cool. Alright, so if I go down here, if I can find my unbed 1 delta, here we go. So this, the purple line is, pink line, sorry, is our approach lag spike for the airport loading in. It's fine. Cool. There's the island, and you just go across this island, round and in. Awesome. Okay. I don't know if I need the VSD on this. It might be useful, but I can hardly see it anyway. So maybe not. I have changed my view on the pilot here, so everything's not like I've zoomed it in a bit, so everything's not too crazy. Can I arm the approach? I can. Nice. Finally. Because then I can get on the glide path here. Okay, for some reason it wouldn't like... Unable to maintain speed. Well, you're maintaining it very well, actually. Don't know what that's on about. Right, what's our landing speed? Let's go back to the NRF. I just want to make sure. Flaps, 143, so our approach speed is 148. Okay, the speed's going down to 200. 148 is our landing speed. Okie dokie. I'm gonna bring the VS on here. I should get the aircraft to descend. I'm gonna get the speed brakes out. Go down to 190. Right, when can we set flaps 10? 230. So we got which one? So which one can we not? So we can go all the way down to flaps 20 if we wanted to, which is good. Flaps 10. It's good to get early configuration, which is nice. I'm not sure if that scenery is just not going to load in because of our distance, or is it just not going to load in? That's the question. Okay. Cool. Bring this down. 190 is fine for now. Other ND can come down. Just about to pass. There we go. Coming out of standard onto 1012. If I can set that. There we go. That's the. I think it's 1012. Yeah, cool. My memory is amazing. I looked at that QNH. Like, oh, come on. 165. Looked at that QNH like half an hour ago. So, my memory is amazing. No, that's not impressive. Right. Oh, jeez. Too busy on the rat all situation. I forgot about all of this. Okay, lights coming on. Let's make sure the seatbelt signs are actually on, because auto doesn't work. And the speed brake's out. Yeah. Okay. Let's bring the VNAV back on. However, I want to keep my thing to like. Actually, I'll go down to 170. That the speed brakes and arm them. Like so. Approach. So we can give some time to actually get some flaps out. It's flaps 15. I'm going to flaps 20. Nice and early. Oh, hello. Oh, need to bring the gear down. That's fine. Sorry about that noise. Blah 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 blah. Nice early configurations in Seychelles because of our approach. Oh wow, did that gear just glitch out a bit? Okay, that's fine. Okay, and that range will be good for now. Awesome. Maybe one more, I'm not sure. I don't know, does the HUD, will the HUD work for our type of approach? So reset this to a good view on it. Like so. Because I'm not sure. I can still use it this view. Let's move it to the right, left a bit. I think I just need to follow this dot really. And this line's our pitch. And this is where we're currently going, which is cool. Well, at least we're on the VNAV again, which is good. Scenery is loaded in. Gears down, nice and early. 148 our landing speed, which I'm going to go down to now because our approach is crazy. There we go. Coming down to 148.
2500.
Okay, we're on the glide path. Caught that nicely. I see the runway over there, which is good. I may not need the HUD to be honest. It should be alright. We're still on the LNAV, which is fine. The LNAV's fine. It still lines up with the runway. As long as we're on the glide path, which is awesome. So what's our go around? Up to 4,500. There we go. That's set. Okay, let's go bring some more flaps out, otherwise we'll stall the aircraft. Let's bring them all the way down to 30. Okay, so speed brakes are armed. I should go to the checklist page quickly. Okay, it's just going to tell me to pull up, it's fine.
Pull up.
Right, let's go and disconnect the autopilot.
Up.
We've got some terrain. I'm not sure how to turn off the terrain.
Pull up.
warnings, but go away. I know there's a way in the Airbus, but I have no idea how to do it in the Boeing. So it's going to have some pull-up things for now. It's not too bad. Fully configured, awesome. This plane is really nice to fly. Really easy. It's really easy. And there's the airport. It is over there. Awesome.
Pull up.
Don't want to turn too tight because I want to turn around nicely. I think.
Up. Pull up.
Be quiet.
Pull up.
I did forget to set the runway heading. Let's just do a rough heading, shall we?
Pull up. Pull up.
Let's spin the nose down. We are a bit high apparently. That's a rough runway heading. 132.
1,000.
Actually, its actual heading's 130. There we go. Okay. Bring the nose down a bit. Bit to the left. There we go. Two reds, two whites. And now let's try and line up the runway. Perfect. Winds are going a bit variable actually right now. Very variable. Do we have airport maps for this runway? Airport? I don't think we do have the airport maps for this. It's fine. Don't need airport maps at this airport at all. It's just there's only one gate this aircraft can park at, I think, which is gate 5. So we're good.
300.
I'm not sure if I can park at the medium gates. Oh, did I go past minimums? Yeah, continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Right, out of throttle. Oof. Lovely landing. Just caught that. Right, a bit of reverse. Nose is lovely and down. Oh, look at that. Right, welcome to Seychelles, everybody. Right, reverse is coming in. Cool. My braking. Oh, manual braking, sorry, not my braking. Right, flight directors, auto throttles. Autopilot can disarm. Awesome. Beautiful. Nice and sunny now. Just perfect timing to arrive. Got the whole day at Seychelles. No time to lose. Right, it's got to go all the way up to the end and spin away back. Sadly. Yeah, there's no airport maps. That's fine. Don't need it. Don't need it at all. Right, let's go and get GSX because yeah, we could park at the medium ones. Let's go medium then. Let's try and slow down as we turn around here. Oh my gosh. Right, didn't we find that landing smooth? Oh yes, we did. Minus 10 feet per minute. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that's amazing. I'm not sure, if we're still on the runway, I'm not sure, do we just keep our TCAS on? I'll go keep the strobes on, because we're on the runway. But I'm not sure about the TCAS, do we still keep the TCAS on? Not sure. Brilliant is like TA only or something. Now that landing, minus 10. Wow. Someone needs to give me money now. I'm joking, I'm joking. Oh, that sunrise, that sunrise. That is so good. Oh, got our brake. We got our braking. Got lesser marks on the runway there. So actually, does it say rapid changes to wind speed? It's the same thing about like how fast we can taxi down the runway. We can taxi or whatever speed we can down the runway actually. So let's do a nice fast taxi down. Right, let's actually bring the flaps up now. There we go, flaps coming up. Nope, now let's try and stay in the centre. Perfect. Cool. Right, let's go and clear up on the ND here. Like so. The weather terrain did not make the thing crash, so we're all good there. That's all cleared up. The rat's still deployed, which is annoying. I thought we'd go. Maybe I have to like actually stop the aircraft. We're going fast enough. The P2, the P2's actually recognising our speed, which is cool. 50 knots. Great. Ah, there is an Emirates there, so I think that. Yeah, I can actually just fit in there. I don't think that could normally fit at that gate. Right, let's just try and slow down now. Okay, down to 20 will do. It's a bit more just for the turn. Awesome. Right, lights off on the turn-offs, and we could probably take off the taxi and the strobes as well. APU is everything. I keep oh Jesus. Never ever keep looking up. That's my recommendation. That was a close one. We never went in the grass there. No, we did not. Hey, my landing rate -10. Okay, remember that. Okay, and gate 4 is here. What was it, gate 4 or gate 3? Jeez, I can't remember. I think it's gate 3. Let's go. Right round. It looks like gate 3, so gate 4 is not a proper parking space, so yeah, we can park this nicely. Kinda. Yes, more or less. Alright. Okay, that look, yeah, okay. We saved everything. Everything's all good now. Parking brake is set. We can make sure AP is already running, which is awesome actually. That's a nice startup. So fuel pumps are coming off, so we'll shut down the engines, or cutting the engines. And yeah, the rat's still out. Right, hydraulics coming off, fuel pumps coming off. Packs and stay onto auto. IRSs, we're going to actually shut down the aircraft nicely. Right, seatbelt signs can come off. We'll get rid of the deboarding requested. Awesome. Beacon light can come off, and awesome. Yeah, that's not where the we actually come up here. External powers connected. L1, L2, L4, cargo. Is that opening up those doors? No. Let's actually open up. Oh, not that one. Empty. Close. There we go. L1. There we go. Right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. That landing rate just made up for my yoke being a complete idiot. Me just being me, forgetting the AP to turn on, and our little terrible taxiing that -10. I hope you guys really like that. Now that is a landing. That is a landing. Don't know how I can do that. Right, like I said, this airplane is really easy to fly. It's really smooth, Right, like I said, hope you guys enjoy the flight. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.